Yo, what up, my tubers? We got another draft here. Welcome to the tubes. Hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, we got some more Baldur's Gate nonsense in preparation for the upcoming event I keep talking about, the qualifier weekend. So, best of one sealed was last week as the qualifier. There's a best of three option later this week on July 22nd, I believe, and then the finals are both on Sunday and Saturday, 23rd and 24th. Anyways, there's no draft included, but it's just good to get practice with the cards. Already built a bunch of sealed, so let's jump into our first pack where we open the Fiend Lash. If you've been watching my videos, you know I am not a big fan of this card. I don't think it's all that good. Playable, sure, but it's not a card I'm looking to first pick here, so I'm going to ignore the Fiend Lash. And I think we're going to either take like the Jaheira, which has been really good for me, Innkeeper, which is always just solid, or maybe even like the Underseller Myconid. Probably going to lead towards the Specialized Uncommon here. But I think all the best cards in this pack are green, so it doesn't really matter which one we take. Moving on into our second pick, we get past a Dragonfire, very good removal spell. Owlbear, just fantastic quality green creature with trample and value. Lurking Roper is honestly pretty good as well, especially if you can get that life gain deck going. The green-white life gain, pretty solid in the format, and so a 3-mana 4/5 is just a huge chonker. Safest pick is probably just Owlbear to stick on theme, but I think the Fire's a little bit better than the Owlbear straight up, and this is only pick number 2, so I don't want to latch onto a single color necessarily, but I think you could take Owlbear. I'm going to take the Fire. Pick number 3, a couple of good ones. Rasad has been really, really good for me, especially in sealed, but notably, there was one sealed, I think it was, where I had 3 of these cards, and so when you specialize it, it's a completely different creature than the front side, and we've had that a few times, where you play out a Rasad, you steal one of their creatures or whatever, you specialize it into, for example, Radiant Monk, and then you can play a different Rasad, the Monk of Saloon, or what have you. So yeah, we'll take that. It's splashable if nothing else. Passing Herdgorger Giant, fantastic top-end card. Knoll Hunter, fine 2-drop. Druid of the Emerald Grove. This is another one I've been really, really happy with. That is to say, every time it's played against me, it's really good. I don't think I've actually had this card yet, or if I have, I didn't end up playing it. I think in one of my sealed decks, I was like red-black, and I was considering splashing this, but this is just great fixing. 4-mana 2/2 that baseline just grabs 2 lands from your deck and puts them in your hand, and then if you high roll, you get to put them on the battlefield. Gate to the Citadel, very good. All of the gates are completely busted if you can get them late in your color. Prophetic Prism, also very strong, but I think the Druid here is my pick. Into a potentially an improvised weaponry over the Borskire Tollkeeper. This is good for the white aggro deck, and it can slow down your opponent nicely, but I don't think it's like a huge pickup or anything. I think I'd rather have the weaponry, which also helps splash a little bit better. Flicker Creature's also pretty good. Is this a warrior? It is not. It's a monk. Yeah, some good synergies with the Stalwart, but I think I like the burn slightly more. We are in the right colors for this, but this is not great, right? Whenever an enchanted creature attacks, yeah. There are some equipment in the format, but not enough to make this worthwhile. This is basically just a hard to cast 4-mana 3/4. Here we have Ranger Squadron, solid white flyer, Fireball's okay, Lenorm's solid, Elemental's good. I think I'm going to take the Prism here, though. I'm just a sucker for Prophetic Prism, and I think it's better to take these early than it's just some random creatures which don't really matter. Ettercap here versus like Sylvan Shepherd. Don't think we want any of those white cards or any of those blue cards. I guess there's a chance we can end up in the green-white life gain deck where Shepherd's a little bit better. It feels like Ettercaps are not hard to pick up, and you would never really want to run more than one of them anyways, so Shepherd seems fine. Late Ghoul, but we're not going to take that, are we? Does this have higher upside than taking any of these other cards? I feel like Circle of the Moon Druid is a replaceable 3-drop. And I guess this is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Unexpected allies could be a good trick if we do end up in red. Sure, why not? Steadfast Paladin on the wheel. Okay. So maybe we are going to move into white. This is just a decent 2-drop, right? And good synergies, again, if we end up in green-white. Alright, did not wheel the Lurking Roper. I believe it was in this pack. Maybe we'll play another Unexpected Allies. Kind of a late Ranger Squadron. That's a good one, sure. I do like Windfall quite a bit. I don't think this is all that great. Cloak of the Bat's like fine, but nothing exciting. Okay. Well, maybe moving into some kind of red-white then? Or, I don't know. Baldur's Gate are rare in pack number 2, but kind of a really weak pack for us. We have like a Goblin Trap Finder, which is just okay. Rally Maneuver is an okay combat trick. There's another Paladin, but that last one wheeled, so probably don't need to first pick it. Giant Fire Beetles is okay. Just a very weak pack overall. Not one you want to see. Maybe I want the combat trick. It's uncommon, so it's harder to get this one than any others. Yeah, sure. Don't like that pick, though. So what was the order of my picks in this draft? Jaheira into Dragonfire? Really, we haven't seen that much green come around. There's a Baubilus Saga, though. Paladin's pretty good, right? Or not Paladin, Pegasus. Oh, this is not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the 4-mana one that gives flying and indestructible. This is a Flicker Pegasus, but then you get a 6-mana 3/3. Oh, that's pretty solid ability, though. Another Herd Gorger Giant. There's a Band Together here. Inspiring Bard. I don't think green is all that open, so... I love Baubilus Saga. I think this card's great, but I think we're supposed to take the Pegasus here. Lean in towards the white. Alondo. No, not good. None of these red or white cards are cards I want to take. Maybe Gate to Manorborn is the correct choice. Like I said, though, I feel like we're leaning heavier towards red-white now than anything else. Yeah, these are not good. I mean, maybe Ambitious Dragonborn is, like, fine. I think the land's probably going to be highest potential play, but might not even end up running it. There's a Unicorn here, which is okay. Band Together, okay. Here's something on Watch is okay. Like, yeah, we're seeing some green cards now, but that's to be expected. Because we didn't pass much green in pack 1, so you wouldn't expect to get much passed in pack 2. But I don't know if we're going to see a lot again in pack 3, but I guess there's just not much for us to take otherwise. Like maybe the Unicorn. I guess we're just as heavy red as we are green. Okay. Maybe there's a world where I'm still green-white. We get another Druid now? Yeah, that's fine. So what this could be is maybe... Well, I guess my red's really bad, isn't it? I just have 2 random burn spells. Yeah, maybe we are green-white, splashing red. So we get a nice Scanos here, pretty late. I really wish I had taken some number of these Herd Gorger Giants. Maybe we can wheel some, but... 2/2 lifelink versus Follow the Tracks. How many creatures do I have? 10. How many early game plays? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like Follow the Tracks is a better card overall. There's Trelasara. All right. Another Follow the Tracks. Another Here's Something on Watch. The Here's Something on Watch is always so awkward. Like, I get that it's nice to have the utility of it. Like, if you are the aggressor, you can use it as a pump effect, but that's one of the weaker removal spells, I think. Okay, let's take another Steadfast Paladin here now that we've got that Trelasara and the Unicorn. Nice. Wheeling that Gorger is fantastic. Okay, yeah. So green-white life gain with a little bit of splash for removal. I don't know if I'd splash weaponry, but with the... What does this do again? with the 2 druids and the prophetic prism, it wouldn't be too hard to splash the fire. Wow, that's a nice wheel. Nice good removal spell in green there. And an inspiring bard looks okay here too, right? Life gain plus... Nice! Oh, and the other frickin' bird gorger. Those were some really good wheels. Anyways, pack number 3. Cardum, Patron of Flames. I have not seen this one. 4/3 haste for 4. Whenever it attacks, put a flame counter on it, then seek a card with mana value equal to the number of flame counters on it and exile that card face down. When it dies, put all cards you own. Oh, that's pretty good. 3 toughness is not very much, but not hard to kind of go off with that thing. We're not going to take that, obviously. For us, are we going to first pick a Steadfast Paladin? That's pretty weak, but I guess it is the play. The Paladin makes these tricks like Valiant Farewell much better too. And there's nothing else in this pack. Yikes. Cast down, the best card here. So we have another Gate to Mannerborn, which is solid. Arcane Archery, not bad actually, with all of our, again, random small life linkers. Pilgrim's Eye, very good. Yeah, lots of choices here. This might be too many 6-drops, though. I have 4 6-drops, but I guess with double druid, it's kind of easy to get enough lands. And then we have the Follow the Tracks, too. The safe pick is just taking the land, I think. We're already at enough playables, so lands are free rolls. Feels good. Humiliation's great. Good number of creatures for it as well. Solid, solid removal spell in white. Kenku Artificer, I've never seen this. Oh wait, maybe I have. It feels like I've seen this, but maybe I've never seen it in play. Yeah, looks like a Humiliation though. Seen a few of these go around as well. Oh, this was the flyer I was talking about. So yeah, this is a good one, right? Very good, yeah. 1 mana trick to give something indestructible, and then the creature side gives a creature flying when it attacks. So with like Steadfast Paladin, you can do some good work. Nice. There's another Sky or Toll Keeper, another Herd Gorger, another Pilgrim's Eye too. You know, I probably don't even need to splash this Dragon's Eye anymore, which means Dragon's Fire, which means I don't need the Prism. Do we want the Pilgrim's Eye? Not if we're 2-color. We'll take the 2-drop. Liara of the Flaming Fist. That card's pretty good. Could splash that in addition. Like, if we wanted to splash a couple of red cards, that would make sense to take this in addition to the Flaming. Or whatever, Dragon's Fire. But I think this is just another band together, right? Yeah. Choose Your Weapon's also really nice in this format. Lots of good flyers. Passing a Lenorm kind of sucks. Hunter kind of sucks. It's fine. Hey, another Trelasara too. Nice. So how much life gain do we actually have? Because now we have 2 Trelasaras and a Unicorn. We have 3 Paladin. Jaheira can gain life. Shepherd. Rally can gain life. A couple of Giants. And the Bard. Yeah, this deck's looking good. Nice little green-white life gain. We're going to need to cut a few different cards here as we get another combat trick. That's... Actually, you know what? We can probably cut Follow the Tracks out of this deck. Stalwart is... Does that have any synergy? Flicker's like the Giant, the Bard, the Druid. It's not bad. Can give something pseudo-vigilance. I'm not a fan of the Unicorn. I don't think that's worth running. Okay, well, good problem to have here. We have too many playables. Glad I took those lands when I did. Like I said, those are free rolls in your deck. They act as spells, but they count as lands, you know? I'm wondering if we can cut the Ranger Squadron. I guess the Inspiring Bard's not, like, particularly exciting either. It's just a nice 4-drop that gains life immediately, you know? You know what? I guess Sylvan Shepherd is also kind of lackluster. Not that I care for these 2/2s, they just have good synergy. With these, you really want to have extra ways to pump, which is why I kind of want to run the archeries. Oh, creature count's 20, so I can afford to shave some creatures, certainly. Let's see. Don't want to cut that. I mean, this is better for the flicker deck, but no, that's still good. Maybe we don't need the Stalwart. I feel like I can cut the Shepherd too. Maybe I can cut this Ranger Squadron. That feels weird, but the flyers are nice. I really want to get this archery in the deck too, or whatever it's called. Yeah. Now, this is kind of tough. What? I mean, I want to cut this, but... Yeah, we just have better, more synergistic 2-drops. I'm gonna cut the Tollkeeper here. That still leaves us with 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. That's plenty. We only have 2 3-drop creatures though. That gives a little more merit to running Sylvan Shepherd, but I guess we can just cut the Stalwart Flicker. It's so good with like the Druid though. This is just like a little bit too much value, I feel like. And I think we need to run the archery. The archery has just been proven to be so good with these fat green creatures that don't trample on their own, you know? Yeah, I'm going to cut the Ranger Squadron. I think that's my worst 6-drop. I'm going to ignore the flying for now. And maybe we can just cut like one of the Paladins. So 17 creatures, that's good. Maybe it is just the Bard. Yeah, I'll cut the Bard. What the heck. Alright, 2 gates. Get some green and white. Let's see. Pretty even splits. Let's maybe go 9 white, since we have more white 2-drops. And then 7 forest in addition to those 2 gates. Looks good. Oh, sorry, 6. So 9 white sources, 8 green. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Nice little green-white life gain deck here. Lots of combat tricks, some good creatures. Some decent removal. We have the that 1-mana Patrician card, and then 2 Band-Togethers. In addition to whatever else I'm forgetting off the top of my head right now. That's half of our green sources, by the way. Well, that's magic, baby. Sadly, all 3 of these removal spells, or rather all 3 of these, require you to have a creature in your hand. I guess I'm going to pitch the Valiant Farewell. Pretty darn awkward. Forest off the top would be lovely. Pretty strange mulligans, though. Okay, how about some lands off the top, then? Well, at least we drew a land. Forest off the top next turn would be fantastic. Get that Druid of the Emerald Grove online. We do have 2 tapped green lands, though. So remember, you can still cast Humiliation to get rid of the ability of a creature if you don't have anything to utilize it. Okay, I'll just go ahead and Rasad the Prowler. Looks like they might have the pay 2 counter. Yep, that's fine. I want to attack, but given that we have Humiliation and that's our only creature, it probably feels bad to do so. Best case scenario, I guess they just play out their 3/3, which still isn't ideal. Yeah, take it all. Forest, please. Forest? That sucks. And I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot off the Prowler right now. It loses its ability, so they shouldn't draw a card, but I just don't want them to kill my Unicorn in response to me using the Humiliation. Okay, that was probably the last possible turn for us to have drawn that. We could... maybe? Wow, even low rolled on that thing. Maybe there's a chance, but I'm not liking my chances. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's GG, right? Jump here, take 4, go to 8, play the Herd Gorger, hope they don't have anything for it. And then maybe we can band together one of their flyers or whatever. Oh, Krydle gives stuff unblockable too. Yeah. So that should be game over. Because they can just pay, hit me for 8, and then even if I kill the Krydle, we still lose in the air. Well, chalk it up to a little bit of unluckiness. Mulligan a terrible hand, mulligan into another bad hand, and then brick on our mana sources. I don't think there's anything I can draw, but I'll give it one more draw step. Okay. Oh, actually, I guess I'm not technically dead here. Because the Paladin has lifelink, we're going to gain 2 life. Go back up to 5, so we're not just dead on board. Okay, and then the archery gives reach, so if we reach our Paladin on the following turn, be a 5/5 reach lifelink to eat the blue dragon, potentially? I mean, we're shooting low percentage here, but maybe not completely dead. Ah, alright, that'll do it. We know we're drawing a brick, so no point in drawing it out. Good game. Alright, well, a little bit of variance is never a bad thing. We'll start 0-1, but we will rattle it off from here, I'm sure. No more bad opening hands, no more mulligans, no more bad draws. Remember, my rules of Magic in best of 1. Be on the play. Oh wait, no. Is it? Yeah. Be on the play. Don't mulligan. Don't punt or something? No, be on the play, curve out, don't punt. Those are my 3 rules. We're on the play. We're gonna curve out. We'll see about the not punting, but this is a pretty nice opening hand. Turn 2 Paladin, turn 3 Rasad. If they play a creature anyway. Sure, sure. I will eat that. Smack in for 2. This is what, 5 to specialize? And let's see. Yeah, go ahead and attack for 2. Don't mind a trade if they want. Let's go ahead and grab 1 of each. And we'll put the planes on the battlefield. We probably want to specialize the Rasad ASAP if we can. So we might just be doing that next turn to get the value. It turns into a 4/4 that gives us a boar. Gives us 2 boars, or makes their... It doesn't matter if we make their 2/2 a 1/1. I don't think that's as relevant. Okay. Alright, we'll take that. They get a 3/3. I'm gonna hold the land out. I mean, we have another druid, but just in case they have a discard effect, that's fine. This gives it indestructible. Nice, okay. So our sod dies, they get back their lifelinker, I get 2 2/2s. I'm just going to attack with the Gorger here. They might block with their 3/3 and then use the Humiliation on it. But then we just get them with the Hippogriff. If that's the case. Oh, or just a chump? Sure, we'll take that. If that's the case, we'll go ahead and run out Scanos. Pass. So we can make this a 6/6 Vigilance, or we can make it a 4/4 Lifelink. I think the Vigilance and 6/6 are probably better here. Ooh, the best thing we could see is like them casting a Grim Bounty this turn. Blow them out with the Hippogriff. The Tears Blessing, I guess, is the adventure. Sure, that doesn't do anything, right? Oh, okay, pumps up their dude. Alright. He just leaves the battlefield. That's another insane draw. Wow. Discard our druid here. And smack down. Might just get them with the trample depending on what they block and how they block. I guess because of that it was better to pump the Herd Gorger. Yeah, that was a mistake. If I just pump the Herd Gorger, what are they going to do? But this is 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is lethal. Pretty fat. Like I said, I think this combat trick in green is super good just because how many fat creatures and ways to pump things there are. It's often easy to just sneak in, you know, like randomly 10 damage or more like we did there. Just because they, you know, they try to chump one of your fatties, so. Alright, I am going to pause the video real quick. When you see me, I will probably be in a different outfit, but it will be like 1 second later on your thing, so. Let's go to the next round. I'll be in a different outfit. Okay, well maybe I'm wearing the same color shirt anyway, so maybe you can't even tell. Anyways, on to the next game. Let's see if I remember what we're doing here. We are a green-white life gain, that's right. And here we're on the draw. Hand looks pretty good. I don't actually remember how many ways I have to gain life in this deck, but what does this one do again? It's flicker something? Yeah, that's good with both Rasad and the Emerald Grove. Double blue, and it looks like they have the counter. Alright, so goodbye Trellisara. Perpetually -2/-0. That's what it's called under Simplify. Gonna go ahead and just Rasad the first creature they play out here. Unless it's like Priest of Ancient Lore. But a looter I will certainly eat. So this is a pump that cycles, and then if the creature leaves the battlefield, I get to pump a next creature. Alright. Beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield, create a 1/1 flyer. Okay. OG is the looter? No, the flicker. Gain 2, scry 2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile up to 1 target creature you control. It includes the OG itself. That's pretty good. Double top, huh? Okay. Well, let's just get druiding. Let's go one of both. Darn, it's too bad. Would have liked to have been able to just hardcast this Pegasus next turn, but we'll probably be flipping our Rasad, I think. You have to assume they have some kind of removal in their hand if they topped, or maybe some big creatures. Main phase. Okay, so they're gonna use the 1 damage, or rather the 1 mana spell to kill my Rasad here. Yep. Flickers their OG, gets another scry, and gain 2. That kind of sucks. Nothing I can do about that though. Alright, so whatever they scried on the top was probably the card they already had. We need to find a way to kill the looter now, but this is kind of looking bad for us, huh? I'm just gonna go Unicorn and pass. If I attack with the Druid, they probably just double block with 1/1s. I don't think they block with their 2/3. Uh-oh. That's not good. With all of their tokens. So they're probably just gonna do like some chump attacking, I would think, even. Alright, this is highly suspect. This could be the +1/+1 to all their creatures. And if that's the case, they're probably planning on flickering the Val maybe with this play. I think I'll go here. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, this makes sense, right? No, I guess we'd rather go here. I think what they're going to do is they're going to flicker their looter. I think they're trying to bait me. I think they're going to give their creatures +1/+1. They're going to flicker their looter, and then I can just Pegasus my druid. Oh, sure. Well, that's okay. We can just flicker our own creature here. Okay, and that all resolves. Let them do their scries first. And then we'll Pegasus our Unicorn. And then eat a 1/1, which turns the Flaming Fist into a 4/4, but not much I can do about that. It's a good draw. Get the Pegasus online, though. Just pass here. Set up for a later date. As soon as they attack with their looter, you know they have some weird trick, so... I'm not sure that's actually... Well, who knows. That's fine, and that's the one that gives flying to something. Okay. Well, you should usually loot before deciding what to play, but... That's a good draw, too. Beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, create... Okay. So I'm going to attack with my... Actually, I could attack with both of these. This gains life, right? Up to one target, other target creature gets... Yeah, okay. But this is a trigger. I guess we don't need to get careless. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about it. I played out the planes, but maybe the white side of Scanos is better for us with the lifelink. But the problem with that is the Flaming Fist Officer is quickly going to be larger than the Scanos. So making it a 6/6 seems a little bit better, but I guess the lifelink are really nice with the Unicorn too. Now let's see what they do. That's unfortunate. So the good news here is that Pegasus abilities are still active. So if I lose a permanent at the end of my turn, I will get a 1/1. And this is actually a slightly aggressive attack by them. So now I'm going to get Scanos attack with the Unicorn. And if I draw like a plains here, or actually that's pretty good too. This is what, 4 to specialize? Yeah, this is going to be a pretty big turn for us. Man, I really wish I hadn't played out the planes. The 4/4 lifelinker here would be so much better. Very interesting. I guess we can wait a turn. Maybe we just play out the giant. Actually, what we could also do is... Let's attack with these two. Actually, we can attack with all 3, can't we? Yeah, let's attack with all 3. Pump here. Because of Rally Maneuver, we can do some spicy business. Could have also used pre-combat Valiant Farewell to get some extra boost off the Scanos, but... Okay, so... Like this... Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike. And then another target creature gets +0/+2 and gains lifelink. And then let's buff up the lifelinker, might as well. We're going to gain 8 here, hit him for 12. I mean, they do have a big attack, but now they have to be a little bit careful. Eh. I don't know if that was actually all that good. All because I played out my stupid plains. I needed to have held that plains. If I had a plains in my hand instead of the forest this last turn, we would have been in a really good shape. That is terrifying. Okay. They do get an extra 2/1 here. They must have drawn another creature to cast or something, and then they can flick. They must have drawn 2 spells. One off the soldier, double team, and then one to trigger the OG? No, they didn't. I mean, I guess I'm just dead here anyways. Yeah, I need to have flipped Scanos last turn. That's my punt. Yeah, turning Scanos into a lifelink our last turn probably wins the game. And now I think we're just dead. I mean, they clearly drew something, which also sucks, but what can you do? Ah, they just drew another tap down. Nice. Alright, good beats. Yeah, they top decked a good one too. So I messed up. Let's see. So we might not have been able to beat the tap down anyways, but if I had gained, I don't even know how much life the previous turn. Scanos would have been 4 lifelink. The unicorn would have turned into like a 7 power. I would have gained 11 life instead of like 8 or whatever I gained. Maybe more. Because I could also, let's see. We only had 7 mana, so I'd have to pay 4 to activate the Scanos' ability. Discard the planes had I had kept it. We could actually pump pre-combat. No, but then they can trade away, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter anyways, because they drew the tap down to get us, but definitely could have played that better. Anyway, what are we now? 1 and 2 or 2 and 2? I think this deck is a lot better than a 1 and 3 deck if we end up doing that. So let's pull it together here. Well, this game we've found all of our life gain methods and none of our life gain matters creatures. I'm going to lead on the lifelinker instead of Jaheira for now, because I don't think we're planning on flipping the Jaheira anytime soon. That was a good draw. Perfect. Beautiful. That's good, but I don't think we want that at the current point in time. I think we just want to draw some lands. That's fine. Okay. So let's just go 2 creatures. Pass. And then we can discard this Valiant Farewell. Oh, never mind. Eat my Trellisara. Okay. What is our play here? I guess maybe just passing or specializing? That doesn't seem very good. Can turn this to a 3/4, I guess, discarding the giant and smacking in. It's not great, but it's something, I guess. Yeah, we can probably just wait. No rush. Okay. They're gonna gain some life here, I guess? Sure. Yep, that's fine. They're holding full control, pretending they have something. That Rasad was a great draw for us. Alright, so we get to Rasad their Rasad. And then attack with both here, holding up Flicker and the combat trick. Sure, make a bunch of 1/1s, that's alright by me. Okay, they should flip they should put all the 1/1s on the 2/3 if they're gonna make that block. That's fine. We'll go ahead and Valiant to eat the 1/3. Get a Scry here as well, plus a 1/1 counter on our Tralasara. Don't think we want a second one, although I guess a second one discards to Rasad. Actually, let's keep that on top. Next turn we might just discard the Rasad, because we have 2 specialized creatures, and this covers green and white. Oh, strange. They're killing that one and not the Rasad. So I guess that's because they want to keep the treasure really badly. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's make the Rasad lose all of its abilities so it doesn't get to come back and do some nastiness. And then I guess just pass here? That's pretty good. They have too many cards in their hand. I am not feeling very confident about this position. Flicker's good. I'm just gonna pass. I don't want to attack either of these 4/4s into that double block that they can make. Is this permanent? No. Is this permanent? No. Hmm. 5 cards in hand. They had 4 mana last turn and didn't do anything. I think here I'm just going to pass again. And use the gate at end of turn. I don't feel like I'm in a super rush. And they haven't done anything too impactful to the board. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's a good draw. Alright, so let's do that to the Drider right now, and even if they kill one of our 4/4s, the Drider's still going to take 4 damage. Oh, maybe they have their own Flicker? Oh, they have a way to give it indestructible. Well, that means we know not to attack and do it at least. Yeah, the Hippogriff with the Drider is really problematic, actually. Kinda glad they attacked. Let's trade off our Rasad now, we don't really need it. They can have their irrelevant 1-1 back. I'm surprised they attacked with the Drider, given that they had the Hippogriff coming online. Sure. I mean, we're losing, but... I guess it's time just to run out the Pegasus, huh? And then we can sacrifice our Giant to trigger the Pegasus and make a 1-1 at end of turn. Oh, they have a cast down? Jeez Louise. Yeah, that was a little bit too good. Now it feels like we're dead. Take 7 here. We're gonna need some hot top decks. Oof, yeah. That is not a hot top deck. So kind of a need to attack with all. Obviously the 2/2 just gets eaten. Oh, they're gonna play around a trick. Okay, that is useful for us then. Still not sure what we can draw. Definitely not that. I guess we'll just run out of 3/3, no flicker. Obviously, we don't want to reset our counters. We're at 1 on board, so they only need to find 1 point of damage. We needed that rally maneuver that we shuffled away. Or scried away, or whatever it was. Go to 1, they play out another 3/4, and yeah. Looking pretty bad. Alright, good beats. I thought our deck was good too. I might have punted away the previous loss, but that one kind of just sucked. Is that 1 and 3? Boof, 1 and 3, yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't draft it correctly, but felt like our deck was pretty good. Maybe we just didn't draw a removal in enough time. We had Humiliation, 2 band together, Rasad. We drew Rasad a couple times. Good stuff. I mean, sometimes good decks lose, so maybe this is a good deck that just, you know, lost. Could be that too. Although, again, I'm not sure about draft, as I haven't drafted this format nearly as much, so this could be a bad deck, and I'm not sure if maybe there were some better signals I could have done. But anyways, thanks for watching, friends. Enjoy. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you back tomorrow for some more. Peace out.